Hello? Hello? I used to use phones like this. Then I got used to using phones like this. Now I'm used to using phones like this. What's the difference between these three sentences? Let's find out. I used to use phones like this means in the past I used phones like this, but not anymore, not now. So we use used to do to talk about things in the past that are no longer true. For example, Barack Obama used to be the president of the United States of America. He was the president, but he's not the president anymore. Or, I used to live in Scotland. In the past, I lived in Scotland, but I don't live in Scotland anymore. I'm used to using phones like this means that this phone is very normal for me. It's not strange for me. I am accustomed to this phone. So to be used to something or to be used to doing something means that it is normal. It is not strange and you are accustomed to it. For example, I'm English, so I'm used to drinking tea with milk. Tea with milk is normal for me. It's not strange. Also, because I'm English, I'm used to cold weather. Cold weather is normal for me. It's not strange. I got used to using phones like this means I became used to it. It became normal for me. So to get used to something or to get used to doing something means to become used to something, to become familiar with something. For example, when I moved to Spain, I had to get used to speaking Spanish. Also, in the UK, we drive on the left. So when I go on holiday to the USA, I'll need to get used to driving on the right. I'll need to become familiar with driving on the right. Now you are going to see a very angry man. He's going to be very rude to you. Let's see if you can choose the correct form of used to for what the angry man is trying to say. In the past, I liked you, but I don't like you anymore. I used to like you. I fight people all the time. Fighting people isn't strange for me. I'm used to fighting people. When I first went to prison, living in the prison was strange. It wasn't normal for me. But then, with time, living in the prison became normal, and living in the prison wasn't strange. I got used to living in prison. In the past, I was a nice guy, but now I'm horrible. I used to be a nice guy, When I first got this awful moustache, having an awful moustache was strange. It wasn't normal for me. But then, with time, having an awful moustache became normal for me. I got used to having an awful moustache. I don't rob banks anymore because I'm really rich. But in the past, I robbed banks all the time. I used to rob banks all the time. I shoot people all the time. Shooting people is normal for me. Shooting people isn't strange for me. I'm used to shooting people. When I was a kid, I rode a bicycle. Now I'm really rich, so I don't ride a bicycle anymore. I have a BMW. But in the past, I rode a bicycle. I used to ride a bicycle. Not anymore, because I'm really rich now. I am.